Earth, a glorious mass with the unique ability to sustain life. For several thousands of years, this planet has been changing and emerging with new lands and oceans, as well as being the stage for the arrival of new living beings and the works of evolution. Today's Earth is nowhere near how it began, and throughout the next 5 minutes, we will show you how our planet became what it is today. We will begin our journey through time in the Hadean Eon, which occurred between about 4 to 4.6 billion years ago. What we are witnessing is the initial formation of Earth, which is characterized by the accumulation of dust and gases and the frequent collisions of large planetesimals, which are a class of bodies that are theorized to have come together to form Earth and other planets. Along with this comes the stabilization of Earth's crust and core, as well as the development of its atmosphere and oceans. Earth's surface was incredibly unstable during the early part of the Hadean Eon. Convection currents in the mantle brought molten rock to the surface and caused cooling rock to descend into seas of magma. This formed the basis for the Earth's crust and the creation of land masses and oceans. We now come to the Archean Eon, which began about 4 billion years ago with the formation of Earth's crust. Earth's primitive atmosphere and oceans, as well as the earliest primitive life forms, emerged in this time period. Bacteria and blue-green algae are among the earliest life forms on Earth. They were autotrophic, meaning they made their own food, and set the stage for the evolution of heterotrophic organisms and some of the species we are familiar with today. A bulk of the oxygen in the Archean atmosphere was derived from organic photosynthesis. The Proterozoic Eon began about 2.5 billion years ago and is characterized by significant ocean and atmospheric changes. It marks the earliest known occurrence of multicellular and oxygen-dependent organisms, as well as primitive life forms such as bacteria and blue-green algae. The earliest known occurrence of multicellular animals is the Ediacaran fauna that emerged during this time period. Some of these Ediacaran animals resemble modern jellyfish, as displayed, and segmented worms that are numerously found in the seas today. The Paleozoic era began about 541 million years ago and brought forth with it an extraordinary diversification of marine animals. It was in this era that several different kinds of organisms adapted independently to life on land, such as leafless vascular plants and invertebrate animals. This time period is one that most everyone is familiar with. From this time period comes the inspiration for movies like Jurassic Park. The Mesozoic era holds the ancestors of major plants and animals that exist today, but is best known for the ancient king of beasts that are now Hollywood stars, dinosaurs. 3 of the 5 largest mass extinctions in Earth's history are associated with different areas within the Mesozoic time period. One at the very boundary between the Mesozoic and the Paleozoic, one at the end of the Triassic period, and a third at the boundary between the Mesozoic and the Cenozoic. A popular theory of these mass extinctions is the one displayed of an asteroid crashing into the planet and presumably wiping out the dinosaurs. A massive geographic alteration occurred approximately 200 million years ago, the splitting of supercontinent Pangaea. As tectonic plates shifted and the continents moved over the course of several years, it slowly became the world we know today. The Cenozoic era, the era in which we live today, began about 66 million years ago and was the interval of time during which the continents shifted to their modern geographic positions and when plants and animals evolved to become our modern organisms. Humans became the dominant beings and instigated in today artificial geological modifications to produce residential areas, stores, and parking lots. Acres of luscious forest land are being mowed down to make room for man-made buildings. With these new inventions come pollution and atmospheric changes. And here we are in the present. Our modern Earth has endured great changes over the course of eons and continues its evolution even as we speak. What will the future bring? How will our planet change? Only time can tell. Thank you for joining us to learn of the evolution of Earth's geology and living beings.